Hey you guys, welcome back to Yoga with Chelsie. My name is Chelsie, and today we will move with intention and work our way towards a calmer and more positive mind space. I encourage you to allow your body to work through this tension slowly, and we will do what we can to release all that no longer serves us today. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel. Get what you need ready for your practice today, and let's get started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get started in a comfortable seated position, sitting tall through the spine. Right away, we're going to connect with our breath, inhaling through the nose and exhale through the mouth. You can place your hands on your knees or on your belly, doing what you can to breathe in the same amount of counts as you breathe out. So let's go ahead and come together with this. I'll count for us. We're going to start exhaling all of the breath out. Draw the belly button in, make it powerful. Then we're going to inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to a regular breath. And while you're here, let's gently take the head in circles. You can move in a continuous circle, or you can stop at any time it feels really nice and you want to enjoy it for a moment. Moving in both directions. Inhale and exhale, meeting back to a tall and neutral spine. From here, we're going to inhale the arms high, reach up, palms together, and drop your left hand to the floor. Raise your right hand high. Take a side stretch. Both of your sit bones are grounded here, trying not to bring them up off the floor. And if so, just come up a little bit and readjust. Keep your heart open and the gaze up. We're going to rainbow our arms all the way to the other side. Right hand goes down and left hand goes high. Pulling the left hip down towards the floor, really feeling this release through the side body. And coming back to center. And then we're going to adjust onto our knees. So go ahead and sit on top of the heels. I'm going to face you. And then from here, we're going to come up onto our knees. And to start this flow, you're going to kind of find your own rhythm. And at first, we're going to extend our right leg long and plant your left hand to the floor. Lifting your opposite arm up and over the head. Nice, long, full side body stretch. Push through the left palm. And then from here, follow me. We're going to bend the right leg, bring our right arm, sweep it all the way to the other side, and then extending into the opposite direction. So your left leg is long, the arm is reaching high. We're going to speed this up just a little bit. So bend your left leg, sweep it to the other side, and extend. Inhale. Exhale to the other side. Extend. Exhale. Lengthen. Coming back, other side. And to the left. And to the right. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale long. Then from here, we're going to plant through the left foot, guide our way up to a tall spine using our core. Point the left toes towards the front of your mat and bend your left leg. Left hand goes to the floor, right hand goes high. Inhale. And exhale, pressing the left elbow up against your left knee, opening up your hip. Settle in. If it's something that might be in your range today, you can take your right arm behind the back. You might hold onto your right thigh, or even completely take a bind, connecting the hands underneath the left leg. Wherever you are today, let's take 2 more breaths. You got this. Breathe through the tension. Breathe through the discomfort. Beautiful. Coming back up to a tall spine. Lengthen that leg and let's stretch it back out. Strong glutes. And bring it back. Other side. Reaching towards the left. We're going to use our core. Plant through the right foot and come up over your knees. Your right toes point towards the bottom of your mat. Bend your right leg and plant your right hand to the floor. Left hand goes high. Pressing up against the right knee, and you might take your bind, wrapping your left hand around the back. Maybe you thread your other arm underneath. Noticing any differences from one side to the other. Sometimes it's quite significant. But wherever you are, we're accepting where we are. We're not worried about how far I can go or how far your fellow yogi next to you can go. We're marking these points of progress, and we're going to breathe through that discomfort. Like I just said, breathe, inhale. Exhale, coming back up. Extend your leg and plant your left hand down. Reach up. Oh, goodness. And then bring it in. Sit on your heels. Maybe rock side to side a little. And then we'll meet in our table pose. From here, extend your left leg long. Stretch out your calf just a little. Switch it up. Right leg goes out. All right. From here, a little variation of sun salutation coming up onto the knees. Inhale the arms high. Palms together. Exhale. We're going to come down as if we're doing a forward fold, but taking our child's pose instead. Inhaling halfway lift into table pose, and exhale child's pose. Inhale, coming all the way forward, round through the spine, tuck your tailbone down. You might just make it here this time. You might go into your full cobra. Squeeze the glutes, push through the palms, and exhale, come all the way into down dog. Hips go high, head and chest go low. Pedal the feet right away. Letting go of any of that tension behind the knees, trying to create space. Telling our bodies that it's okay to let this tension go. Just being stored and held there for no rational reason. We just gotta breathe it out. Beautiful. Coming back down to the knees, bring ourselves back up, and then again, inhale. Palms together, exhale. Take your child's pose. Inhale, halfway lift. You'll be sliding your hands around a little bit. Exhale, child's pose. Inhaling all the way to your cobra. Maybe you can go a little further this time. And then exhale, down dog. You can always go to table pose first or press right through to your down dog. Make this your own practice. And if you want to take a full sun salutation, hopping forward, standing up, reaching up, please feel free. All right, again, drop the knees. Coming up, inhale. Palms together, exhale, take your child's pose. Inhale, halfway lift to table, and exhale, child's pose. Coming forward to your cobra, maybe your up dog, and exhale, down dog. Tailbone's reaching for the sky. Your feet and your hands are about hip-width distance apart. And you're trying not to let your chest open more than it needs to or more than it can. You're just letting gravity take over. Your shoulders are away from your ears. All right, last time. Knees come down. Let's inhale, reach the arms high. Palms together, exhale, take your child's pose. Inhale, halfway lift to table. Exhale, child's pose. Coming all the way forward to your cobra or up dog. Inhale the gaze up. And exhale, down dog. All right. Pedal the feet. Take just a moment here. We're going to lift our left leg high for three-legged dog. Take a big breath in. And I want a powerful exhale as you draw the knee to your nose. Keep your hips high. For 1. Inhale long. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. And we're going to bring it through on our 4th and take your left leg over towards the right side of the room. You might stay here. You might be comfortable to lift your right hand high for your fallen triangle. You are strong. You're pushing through your left hand. You might be shaking a little bit. I certainly am. Breathe. Find that control, that stability. As you can, bring the right hand down to plant. Take your left foot all the way back up to three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it back in. Touch your knee to nose. And back up to three-legged dog. Drop it down. We're going right onto the other side. Right leg goes high. Powerful exhale, bringing the knee to nose. For 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale, three-legged dog. And on our 4th one, we'll take our right knee over to the left side of the room. Maybe you lift your left hand high. Pressing through the left foot, squeezing the glutes and lifting the hips high. Breathe. With control, dropping your left hand to the floor. Taking your right leg high. For three-legged dog, big breath in. Exhale, draw it in, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, drop it to down dog. Take a breath, connect back with it. Go ahead and drop the knees and take your child's pose. Trying not to fatigue too much through this particular class, but to get warm, create warmth so that we can release more tension and find more space. Helping to keep the mind focused, the body busy, doing what's good. Creating confidence where we wouldn't even expect it to be missing. Self-worth. It gets pretty deep. You guys are doing awesome. Take a deep breath. Tell yourself that you're doing amazing and you're doing what you can. Creating a peaceful state of mind. Slowly coming up to table pose. Adjusting back so that we can prepare for our down dog. Tuck your toes. When you're ready, lift the hips high. Take a breath. And when you're ready, your left leg reaches towards the sky. Big deep breath. Maybe you bend your left leg. stacking your hips. We're going to inhale, reach, exhale, bring knee to nose. Inhale long, and exhale, bring the left knee to the left thumb for your pigeon pose. Dropping down, getting settled in. You might put a block underneath your sit bone. You may even come into what I like to call a zigzag modification. You may be in your sleeping pigeon already, dropping the elbows down, making sure that the shoulders are relaxed, as well as your face. Creating any micro adjustments or movements to get even deeper or better aligned. Feeling free, if it's in your practice, to come up with the top body. You may play with bending your right leg, and this might be it. You might be able to reach all the way back with your hands. Either taking a mermaid, bringing your foot into your elbow. You can also use a strap to pull the foot closer to you and work your way towards this that way. This is totally just an option. Feel free to take it or leave it. And then slowly, trying to avoid the slingshot effect, we're going to release out of your advanced progression, king pigeon or mermaid. And we're going to adjust, if you hadn't been already, onto the left side of your hip and swing your right leg all the way around. We're catching it with our left hand. You might be at your knee, your calf, or your foot. And we'll sit tall and reach our right hand all the way towards the back of the room. Breathe. Drop the shoulders. Think tall. Think long. I'm short, but I can think long. Ground yourself through both of your sit bones. Your knee might be bent. Don't worry about extending it all the way. If you're feeling any kind of pain, you can use a strap for this pose as well. And then from here, take your right hand, bring it back to your leg, and we're going to bend the knee, and you might end up just right here for our cradle pose. If it's in your reach, you might really hug your foot into, again, your elbow, and cradle your leg in your arms. I love to rock side to side. Feels good to me. Maybe you enjoy your stillness. Ideally keeping your shin parallel to the floor and in line with the chest. Your heart is reaching forward so that we can lengthen through the spine. And then we're gonna go back all the way. So take your left leg, swing it all the way around. You might bend first, maybe not. Plant through the palms, send your left leg all the way back up to three-legged dog. Beautiful. Drop your left leg, lift your right leg high. Take a big deep breath in. I'm gonna draw the right knee to nose. Inhale long, and exhale. Take your right knee to your right thumb for your pigeon pose on this side. Settle in. Take your time. You might be on your block or a blanket or a pillow. Or you might be moving all the way into your mermaid or king pigeon. I mentioned so many varieties or variations because at home you might be feeling like taking a chance or a risk and trying to move into a deeper edge, or maybe you just really enjoy being where you are. And there's nothing wrong with that. So please don't feel discouraged if you're not getting into these advanced poses. They're just an option, and they'll be there always. Take 2 more breaths wherever you are. Releasing out. We're taking our left leg to swing it all the way in front of us, grabbing a hold with our right hand where you can, and sending your left hand to the back of the room. Allowing room for breath here in your twist. and not worrying about taking the gaze all the way over, but more so rotating the shoulders. All right, take your left hand, bring it to your leg. Let's bend the knee, adjust into our cradle pose. So many poses you can use with a strap, so if you just don't feel quite comfortable here, you can always put one around the foot. And you might kind of look like this. And that's okay. Nobody's judging you, and if they are, they shouldn't be enjoying this with you. Do what you can. Darn it. And love it. Accept it. Know that you're doing good for your body, no matter what. This is our peaceful flow. We're flowing with intention, and we're flowing knowing that we're creating some really awesome energy in space. And then so many more other things that are deeper in the practice. So just know you're doing good. All the way back to our pigeon pose. Sweep that left leg behind you, plant through the palms, send your right leg up to three-legged dog, and bring it down. Take a breath. Take your knees down to the floor, and we're going to walk our hands all the way back, come up onto our heels, and now our knees are lifting, and we're going to go into a version of cosmic egg. So just give yourself a hug. We're rounding out the upper back. If you are balancing a little bit on the pads of your feet, there's nothing wrong with you. Our points of compression are just different. So you can hold on to a bar or a stool or a block. Keep yourself balanced. You may even have your hands to the floor. Just take a big breath. Expand through your shoulders. Feel the belly press against the thighs. And then a big breath out. Another powerful one. All right, slowly slide the hands up to the top of your mat and extend the hips high towards the ceiling for your last down dog. And when you're ready, we're going to take ourselves from down dog to plank, rounding through, lifting that belly button up and over. And then from here, just drop your knees. And we're going to end in our child's pose today. Taking a moment to get adjusted. It may feel really good to walk the elbows in towards each other. Bring the palms together. Let the forehead lay in between the arms. And you might even bend at the elbows a little bit. This is a really great shoulder opener. It allows you to get a little deeper in your child's pose. Feel free to pause this video. Allow yourself to adjust into a supine, shavasana, or corpse pose. And allow a few moments for stillness and no movement. I always encourage you to do so. At least take a moment or 3. Otherwise, if you're ready to end this class with me, slowly bring the body back up and adjust ourselves into a comfortable seated position. Feeling happy, feeling positive, feeling ready for the adventure that awaits in our day, right? I hope so. Let's seal off this practice today. You guys, thank you so much for finishing out the class with me. Together, inhale your arms high. Palms together, bring it to heart center. And one last time, inhale, arms high. Palms together, exhale, bring it to heart center, and give yourself a bow. Thanking yourself for showing up on your mat today and being here for you. Namaste, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. Until next time.